situation with your wife's kidney issue. I've shared it,
Yes.
and just from an ignorant person standpoint, if somebody watching this program, John, wanted to donate that kidney, just tell us about the situation and what would the
Okay.
process. Say for example, somebody who did not have health insurance but really wanted to do that deed, John. How would they do that? Go about that,
Okay.
brother.
Thanks, Robert. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife Robin in 2023 went to the hospital, had a headache, had really bad headaches. She was really bad. She went to the hospital and come to find out she was in kidney failure that ended up being called acute kidney failure. They don't know why. They kind of think it might. There was a couple of things, either COVID, because she did have COVID bad, either a
Okay.
vaccine she took, or she was in an injury, and she didn't have an injury. So it was one of those things that just happened. So
Okay.
that was in 2023. Her kidney function sits at like 15% kidney function. So if you keep it above 10%, you can avoid dialysis. So that's something we try to do through diet. If you wanted, now we're looking for a donor, a living donor.
Yeah.
If you wanted to donate, first off, all things, if you're the person who's donating, Robin's insurance covers it all.
Okay.
That's how that works. Robin pays for her insurance would cover the person who donates.
So if what if they donated and then say in Tennessee, would cover the carrier taking it up there and all that stuff? Okay.
Yeah, all that
And a
gets
man or a
taken.
woman can do it, right?
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
And it's A positive, A negative, and O are the blood types that can donate to her.
Okay.
Let me give you a phone number. This is for people that would want to donate to Robin. The phone number is area code 716-898-5001. That's Erie County Medical Center up here, the Kidney Transplant Center. If you called that number, you would call them and say, I want to donate you'd actually say Robin Restino, I want to donate to her. They would say, okay, fine, we'll send you a packet in the mail. You'll get the packet in the mail, you fill it out, send it back to them, and then they'll see if you can even go to the next step. They'll look it over, then they'll get in touch with you if they feel like you're even a candidate after you give them your whole history of health. And then after that, it starts. We've had someone from North Carolina who actually took a couple steps. We don't know where they've gone since then because we haven't heard. So a lot of times people will fall off. You don't know what could happen. And it's like one of those things you're not going to, what are you going to do? It's an incredible thing to do, man. If someone out there can be a donor, I mean, it's an amazing thing. She's hanging on. Robin's doing good. I mean, she, like I said, 15% kidney function, just trying to avoid dialysis. That number, 716-898-5001. That's the important number because you can call there and they will send you out the packet. And it's simple. You just fill it out. And at any time, if you feel like, look, that's people ask me a lot of times, like, you don't ask people for their kid. I mean, you throw it out there, let people like you, Robert, you've been great. You share it, which is huge because you're down in Nashville. That gets the word out there. For all the people out there that are watching you, please, if you can't do it, just share it. Just sharing her story. Someone's going to do it. We got to get it. Someone will.
Mm-hmm. So what is there fear that she may have to go on? Because I picked up that is very serious to get dialysis. Is there a fear that she may drop to that 10% at a certain time if she stays at this 15%? Can she live the rest of her life at this 15% per se, or?
Well,
a kidney's going to be needed at some point.
You know what? Part of the story is when she went to the emergency room in 2023 and they put her in intensive care, her kidney function was only 9% at the time.
Okay.
What happened is we were able to do this through diet because there's certain foods she can't eat. She can't eat anything with potassium and she can't eat anything with phosphorus. You got to try to avoid those.
Okay.
And we've avoided them really good. We've gotten her kidney function as high as 18%.
Okay.
It's dipped a little, but yeah, if it ends up, there is that concern. We're 3 years in now. We really want to get this going because what will end up happening is if she ends up getting to the point of dialysis, then you start looking for deceased donors, people. And the only thing about those they're great and they save lives and they're awesome. But a lot of times Robin's only in her 40s, so what'll happen is she'll end up having to have another one in the next 5 years or so. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But the living donor is for life. I mean,
Okay.
she's good for life. But when you get one from a deceased donor, you could get one for 10 years maybe, but you're definitely going to have another one, is the way they make it sound. So.